A live look now at the White House, where Cuban Americans are rallying to demand action from the Biden administration against the communist regime. Dan Bongino is the host of Unfiltered and canceled in the USA on Fox Nation right now. Dan, are you surprised this opening for the President of the United States that he's choosing not to run through it? A chance for the first time in 50 years to get the communist regime out of Cuba.
Brian, this is the biggest bunt in American political history. It's a bunt, not the cake like my big fat Greek wedding, a bunt like a baseball bunt. The Cuban government kills and tortures people, has impoverished this great nation of people down there, just, 90 miles from Key West, right? And tortured them, beaten them, politically imprisoned them for decades. You finally have, again, some semblance of a freedom movement. People speak out. And what do you hear from the White House? It took them, 5 days to say, hey, political torture, beatings, communism, death and destruction. Maybe that's a bad idea. 5 days? It took you 5 days. And then the Democrats, Brian, outside of the White House, you've had other Democrats who lie for the Cuban regime. Oh, it's just due to the embargo. They're protesting the embargo. They are? Because I speak a little Spanish. It's not great, but a little Spanish. They're saying libertad, which I'm reasonably I got my podcast with. He speaks Spanish. That's liberty, right, Guy? Yeah. He speaks Spanish. That means liberty, bro. They're right here. He can translate. They're not saying, we need more food, we need medicine, although they do. They're saying liberty.
Right.
And wait, one more thing. Hold on. I know you, but one more thing. The reason AOC and others aren't speaking out here and saying it and they lying about what they're saying, liberty, is because they are socialists. They love socialism. It's as simple as that. Don't overcomplicate it. It's as simple as that.
And remember, the Obama policy was rapprochement. They wanted to engage, and the people that were in charge of that policy are in the policy department, leading the charge on Cuba in the Biden administration. This guy Juan Gonzalez and Emily Mandrola, and she is there for engagement. So they don't know what to do right now. But listen to this, Dan. Imagine if Cuba had a representative government, and think about what they're doing in Venezuela. Think about what they're doing in Bolivia. And they look at the unsavory acts and the fact that it is an outlet for China and for Russia. All that would be gone. That's an opportunity you'd think he'd run through. But let's pivot. Let's pivot to Hunter Biden. Turns out even CNN has a problem with this rookie artist and meeting with potential buyers that could be paying him up to $500,000. Listen.
I find it hard to believe that there is any such thing as a blind sale when you're purchasing art from the president's son.
Democrats are in this conundrum of trying to, defend what Hunter Biden is doing when they've spent the past few years very much criticizing former President Trump.
This is a huge optics problem and ethics problem.
They see a problem. The Obama administration saw a problem when he was with Burisma. Is he trolling us? Is Hunter trolling us or his dad?
No, they have to be. They really have to be laughing at us. They have to be sitting in the movie theater in the White House going, guys, there's grifting. And then there's grifting. And look at these idiots. Look how we suckered these American people. That's a good question. I got to tell you, I didn't really think about it that way, Brian, before the segment, but I think you're onto something. I think they are trolling us. They have to be openly mocking us. Seriously, if there was a Major League Baseball of grifting, this guy's the MVP of the league. I mean, talk about a grifter. And you wonder to yourself, right, did they think this thing through? If I'm China right now, I get some CCP associated wealthy businessman to overpay for a painting. I then leak it to the American media and cause a geopolitical incident. But of course, because the Biden family's too stupid to figure that out, or they're trolling us, you may be right, they just don't seem to care. They're either too dumb or they're laughing at us.
Absolutely, Dan. And I think it's really important to understand this is just the beginning. And by the way, Wendy Sherman, the #2 diplomat, it just got berated in China overnight. She's representing our country. So that's really going well.
Laughing at us.
Dan, we're going to listen to your radio show from 12 to 3 today. And not only that, we're going to watch it on Fox Nation so we can do both.
Thank you.
That'll be great.
Right after your show. Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely. All right, Dan Bongino, thanks so much.